Yo, top of the morning to you, wealth champions. Y'all know what it is, man. It is that time for the Daily Hustle. I'm your host, H. Cortez, the one and only financial health mentor, everybody's favorite followpreneur from myfamilyempire.com. And today is what? Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving, November 27th. And I hope you realize that you have a ton of things to be thankful for. So today I want to talk to you about the fact that there's no such thing as standing still, right? See, in this existence that we currently are in, there's two states of being. You are either growing or you are dying, my friend. There is no in between, right? You are either growing or you are dying. I want you to think about something. There is no such thing as standing still. You can be stationary, right? But on a planet that is constantly rotating and revolving around the sun, then there is literally no such thing as standing still. I can sit here and try to be as motionless as possible. But because the planet that I'm on is spinning and revolving around the sun, that means I am still moving, right? I am losing ground. I am losing time unless I'm doing something to propel myself forward at a faster pace than which case the earth is spinning and rotating around the sun. A lot of times we think that sitting still, we get to a certain place and we're okay, right? And we think that once we get to the place we've arrived, we think that we are safe and comfortable, but there is no such thing as arriving because the target is always moving. So the moment that you get to a place where you feel that you have arrived and you stay there, guess what? You are literally moving backwards instead of staying stationary. So my friend, I want to encourage you to continue to strive and set new goals. Continue to push yourself forward and remain outside of your comfort zone. In fact, you need to pitch a tent on the outside of your comfort zone. See, what we tend to believe is that, or what we tend to do is we look around and we look at the competition. We look at people who are around the same age as us. We look at the people who are the same intellect as us, and we can easily say, well, I'm at this place and they are at this place, therefore I am doing better. I want to caution you about comparing yourself to other people versus comparing yourself to the best version of yourself. See, when I coach youth basketball and I train my young athletes, and we would run what's called suicides or sprints. That means we would touch every line. We would touch free throw line, half court, the other free throw line, and back. And we would do this back and forth. And I always compared, or I always had my guys running against the clock. And you say, well, Cortez, you got a bunch of guys in the gym. Why don't you just have them racing each other? Because here's what I know. Once this group of guys start running and someone sets themselves apart as the winner or as the leader, then everybody else fall in what's called a hierarchical type of place. So if this person is always first, I'm always second, another person is always third. And you know what happens? It doesn't matter where they stop competing against their best selves and they fall in line where they think they should be every time. So instead of having them race each other, I have them race the clock. And I ask for their best effort. And when they give me their best effort and I show them the time, then they know that they could never run this particular drill in less time They should always be getting better. Why? Because they're competing against their best self. See, what happens when you're competing against the man to your left or the woman to your right, and they're outrunning and they're outpacing you, and you are a little bit behind? See, what tends to happen is, because I have set in my mind that this person is always faster than me, this person is always better than me, this person is always first, even if they are running slower than their normal pace, I will still come in second because I've accepted in my mind that I'm second best. What we're doing in a lot of cases is we're comparing ourselves to those around us, and we're not realizing that those around us are living a below average life. See, it's not hard to be head and shoulders above the rest of the crowd when the rest of the crowd is below average to begin with. You can be average yourself and be head and shoulders above everybody else because they're below average, and you think that you are approaching greatness. Guys, I want you to look at yourself in the mirror today, and I want you to ask yourself one question. Are you giving your best self at everything it is that you're doing? When you are trying to reach or accomplish a particular goal, are you giving your best self to that? Or are you looking around saying, hey, at least I did more than that person. At least I have a better this than that person. At least I've achieved more than that person. At least I am not working minimum wage, but you might be making just $10 an hour when you have a $50 an hour capacity. I want you to think about that, man. See, this society is good with helping us to put regulators on ourselves, right? See, every car made in the US has a regulator on it. Doesn't matter what the speedometer says it can do in terms of the miles it says it can do on the dashboard. It might say 120, 140 on the dash, but in the US, cars are built with a regulator that says, even though it says 120, 140, the most it'll ever do is 90. Because there's something that's regulating its full potential so that the car never reaches that. And when you're looking around comparing yourself to other people, you're unconsciously putting a regulator on something that is truly unlimited, and that is your capacity, that is your potential. But you have to challenge yourself to be your best version of yourself and go as hard as you can and put everything into everything that you do so that you can maximize that full potential. Guys, I hope this makes sense to you. I hope my rant didn't throw you off a little bit, but just know that it's very easy to appear that you are head and shoulders above everybody else when everybody else is below average. Don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in comparing yourself. Get caught up in comparing yourself to your best self and figure out how to get better. So do me a favor, man. If this made sense to you, if this resonated with you, then I want you to hit the like button on this page. Then I want you to turn around and hit the like button on this video. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and turn on the bell notification. And then share this with somebody, man, who may be smelling themselves a little bit, comparing themselves to a bunch of people who are below average, and they think they are approaching greatness, and they haven't even scratched the surface of their potential, right? Also, if you, my friend, are looking for a way to build multi-generational wealth, you know you have it in you, you just don't know where to start. Let me help you with that. Go over to myfamilyempire.com. Download your free ebook, The Wealth Creation Playbook, and also check out our instant pay raise video that will help you understand how you can get a $200 to $600 pay raise on your job. And that could be the catalyst that you can use to start your journey to building generational wealth. myfamilyempire.com. Check that out. I think it will bless your life. No daily hustle tomorrow. Hopefully you guys all have a wonderful filled Thanksgiving holiday. Surround yourself with friends, family, love on them, allow yourself to be loved on. And I'll talk to you guys on Friday. But until then, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. More importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now, hustle up.